Hello everybody, welcome to Robocraft. This is my Let's Build series. I realize I'm releasing this on Friday, and I usually release Let's Builds on Thursday, but I was pressed for time, so I had to push it back to Friday. So once again, this is not Friday Firefights, that's next week. This is Let's Build. Alright, so after seeing my obsolete robots getting completely destroyed, I'd use that experience to help me think of a new robot. And immediately at the beginning, I just had the vaguest ideas of what I wanted. So right away, I start to build my 3-wide platform a couple blocks off the ground. This seems to be my preferred method in starting a robot. I'm not sure why, but I just feel like it's a good solid base for building almost any type of robot that you would want. So right after that, I got into considering what type of wheels or mode of transportation I would like. I knew I wanted to get up on top of mountains and the side of hills, but I knew I didn't want to build a flyer because it's too much of a hassle and I'm not very competent at building those types of vehicles. So treads were the next best thing next to walker legs, but I do not have enough money or dust to create that. So reaching a decision on tracks, I immediately switched to looking at all the different types of guns there are. I know I wanted something to help me bring down aerial vehicles as well as something to help me heal my friends, because that seemed to be popular when I was playing. And also I had a look at this chain gun looking thing, but I knew I couldn't afford it, so I looked to the right and those were shotguns, which led me think that chain gun was a shotgun, and you see me comment on that later in the video. But I knew I wanted this auto lock gun for dealing with little light and fast flyers, kind of like this guy who kept going after my truck. And I also still wanted to use the railgun to snipe from far away. So at this point I had the idea that I'm a bit of a support class, so I went with the auto lock cannon, the nano binder, and a railgun. So at this point I am super poor and I still don't know what I want this vehicle to look like, but I just decided to make these walls all around the tires, and of course I make them thicker in the front because that's where most of the damage is going to be coming from. So based doing that, I'm going to put it in super fast forward. Alright, super fast forward's almost done, and I just have to close off this top and I'll be heading to the back part of the vehicle where I want to put a platform to put my nano binder in. I underestimated how big the nano binder was, so I had to wreck a hole into my own vehicle just to fit it. At this point I notice I have 2 nano binders and I see if I can fit them in the vehicle, but it looks like they protrude out of the vehicle too much. And so I decided to go back to my original idea of putting one in the back so that it is well protected. Even if I take a lot of damage, I should still be able to heal some teammates. And for the same reason, I decided to add a roof to it. Originally, I thought about just making a small overhang, but then I started to get a little bit paranoid about flyers coming in and blowing it up. So I actually fully blocked it off from the top. And I also did the same for the sides, but I realized this restricted the line of sight, so somebody had to be directly behind me to get any healing. So I moved out the walls a bit, and again, this is not a very good design for mounting a gun, so I can't fully recommend doing what I'm doing right now. But since I know I'm rarely going to be using this gun, I think it's fine. And here you see me putting down the auto lock gun. I actually decided to wall this one off a little bit from the sides only, so it won't get shut off from people flanking me and I could still handle airship. Also, I put this gun down facing the wrong way, which is kind of funny, but it doesn't really hurt anything because they all spin around once you turn them on. And at this point I think the walls are good enough. I'm just being super paranoid and trying to completely block it off from the sides, and also trying to make it look kind of nice. And at this point I already know I'm going for a tank-ish look, so all these changes are purely cosmetic. And I'm sorry if the rapid movement makes you a little bit nauseous, so just hold on a little bit longer. We are almost done with the robot. Alright, so at this point I tried to place the railguns, but I realized my vehicle ain't wide enough, so I added a little bit more girth to it. So I tried to place these guns somewhere up in front along with a smaller rail gun. And as you can see, it puts it on a different slot on this new menu, which lets you bind up to 5 different weapons to your first 5 number keys, which is pretty cool. And now we arrived at the painting part. I decided to go with the nice shade of orange, which remind me of some sports cars. And so I decided to go with white racing stripes, but it just kind of turned into this, which is alright. I think it looks pretty good. So after painting, I decided to test out my vehicle and shoot the guns around for a bit, see how it handled how the vehicle moved. So coming back from testing, I decided to place the special items, and I couldn't buy anything, so I had to go with the classic satellite and radar jammer. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's still good to have on any vehicle. So with that said, let's go to the testing with the AI bots. Now I went to this AI battle so I can test out my robots in live fire situations where I can be damaged and there's things to shoot at instead of just stationary targets. But I found myself ignore a lot of time, even when I was just hitting somebody. The bots didn't seem too interested in me, and especially not after I lost all my components. They like wouldn't finish me off. And I also found that I have trouble moving sometimes. Like when I reverse, I tend to spin around a lot. I can't drive backwards very well, which is what I need to do if I want to heal. But despite all that, I felt like my robot was pretty good. I was feeling confident, even though we did end up losing, and my score at the end is not the best. Still, I consider my build done, so here I am talking, giving an intro. I still think this is Friday Firefight as I'm recording it, but of course I'm explaining what the guns do, all of which I have explained to you guys about this being more of a support class than anything else. I would have loved to be able to grab one of the new special items, such as the blink module or the disc shield. The disc shield would have been very helpful to have, especially since I got the healing thing out behind. I could drive in front of my teammate, pop up the shield, and heal them while we're both behind the shield, which is what I would want to do, but again, I am very poor in this game. So that couldn't be done. So let's get to the best part of the Let's Build series, is when I actually show a battle with the vehicle. Alright, I joined another game because the other one ended really fast, and it was mainly because I didn't know how to alert the team that our base was getting off, and they just kept trying to take over the little beacons instead of protecting the core. So this time I know how to mark places on my map. Oh look, that's a shotgun thing. It looks cool.
Spotted.
Alright, let's go. Maybe I should put that railgun in the middle on the top middle.
Spotted. Spotted. Your team has captured the top fusion tower. Your fusion shield is now active. The bottom fusion tower has been captured.
This guy's like, how is this guy shooting so fast?
Spotted.
Oh man, they got some serious health on that.
Spotted.
Just fine.
Spotted. 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 Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your top fusion tower has been captured. You no longer have your clock cycle booster.
There it is. Oh yeah. I feel like I'm good against these things, but not so good against everybody else. Everybody else has had like lots of practice. What's going on?
Your plutonium reactor is under attack. plutonium reactor is under attack. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. 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 You have captured the enemy's top
I'm
fusion
hitting.
tower. Your fusion shield is now active. Your top fusion tower is under attack.
Alright, ready? Where is he? Where's this guy?
Spotted.
Get the 3 out.
Spotted.
I'm stuck.
Spotted. 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 Your top fusion
I'm gonna go
tower
back to the
is
sniper
under
position.
attack.
Sorry, I don't talk a lot. It takes a lot of focus, man. Things are getting crazy up in here. Hey, oh, he's too far.
Spotted.
See, with the teammate, I could have told. I mean, if he was playing with me, I could have told him
Spotted.
to
Spotted.
knock him down.
Your top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. 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 You have captured the enemy's middle fusion tower. Clock cycle booster activated. Spotted.
Oh
Your
damn!
top fusion tower is under attack. Spotted. Spotted.
Damn. This is some crazy stuff going on. You saw that blink? Oh damn, that was pretty cool. All right. Are we getting?
Spotted.
Where do I need
Your
to be now?
middle fusion
Oh
tower
shit!
is
I dropped
under
down.
attack.
I didn't plan to, but guess what I did?
Spotted. Spotted. Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
Oh, what am I doing? I don't know how I got in that position.
Your middle
Okay.
fusion tower is under attack.
Middle. Which one's the middle? Is that one way over there? No.
Spotted.
I'm gonna give him the old 1-2.
Your
Get it?
middle fusion
My
tower
numbers are
is
biting
under
you. 1 and 2.
Spotted.
Ah! I can't spin around very well.
Your
That's-
plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack.
There you go. I got him.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your top fusion tower is under attack.
Can I repair? No.
Your top
on. Oh,
fusion tower
turned
has
around.
been captured.
Ah.
Your fusion shield has been deactivated.
No, never give up. Never surrender.
Spotted. Spotted.
Although they got us, dude.
Spotted.
They totally got us. And go offensive now.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Spotted. Spotted.
guy. We're gonna lose though. Oh.
The plutonium reactor is under attack. You have captured the enemy's middle fusion tower. Your fusion shield is now active.
Okay, there you go. I'm moving here.
Spotted.
This is where I'm going, right? Yep.
Spotted. 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 Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
I'm healing this guy if I can. Get him, guy.
Your middle
Got you.
fusion tower has been captured. Your fusion shield has been deactivated. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your plutonium crystal is nearly destroyed.
Oh, we're under attack, right?
Your
Oh,
plutonium reactor is under attack.
where is he?
You have captured the enemy's top fusion tower. Your fusion shield is now active. Spotted.
Oh man, that's cool. It's running around and then he
Top
blinks.
fusion tower is under
That's pretty
attack.
awesome. It's better than my vehicle. I'll tell you that.
Your top fusion tower has been captured. Your fusion shield has been deactivated.
Alright, I should really go down there. I'm gonna try.
Your plutonium reactor
Ah.
is under attack.
Ooh.
Spotted. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. You have captured the enemy's middle fusion tower. Your fusion shield. Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
It's done, but I'm not gonna go out. Right to the end, man.
Your fusion shield has been deactivated. Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Oh, oh, we were under attack. How did I go away? Did I go back to all talk? I don't know how I will go to all. All right, so that's it for this Friday Firefight. I hope you enjoyed it. I have mixed feelings about the changes, but overall I still had fun, so that's good. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next video.